Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a bit of a situation. And welcome to the first episode of Ben's Hub. For those of you that don't know, I'm starting a new channel. I'm on Rumble right now. Look up Benjamin77 on rumble.com. So getting into things, before I get into the whole censorship with Fox News and the White House press secretary, I'm going to address the white elephant in the room. So we all know the election has been chaos. The election results, we have done. The mainstream media, they went out and they declared their unified constitutional authority that Joe Biden was the president-elect, even though they don't have the authority to do that. So for those of you that might have actually had a civics class or two, it turns out the state legislatures have to finalize the election results. Now, with all the cases of fraud going on, I guess just in Michigan alone, there's 131 affidavits, according to the White House press secretary, Kayla McEnany. Now, I had to switch channels to see it because Fox News, Neil Cavuto, cut her off. Okay, he didn't agree with her opinion, so he decided that the viewers didn't need to see it either, and he censored her like the communist that he is. But as far as this election goes, last I checked, there were 5 swing states that were all within about 1 to 2% of Biden being ahead and whatnot. And they were still tallying votes. Then you got lawsuits. Then you got a recount going on in Wisconsin. There's no way Pennsylvania votes are going to stand. They're not going to stand. There's going to be a recount. They're going to throw out all the fraudulent ballots. Now, what's all the fraud? Look, I'm not part of the campaign, so I don't have all the answers to that. But it looks like it's not going to be finalized for quite some time. That's the way it's looking right now. They do have some credible allegations with right now, like I said, just in Michigan, there are 131 affidavits, which that is evidence of actual official workers in an official capacity, whether they work for the UPS, whether they're poll watchers, whether they're working at the polls. These are all people that wrote affidavits, okay, that talked about wrongdoing that they saw that lead to a fraudulent election. So how that all ends up, I don't know. I'm not an election expert. Okay. I just listened to what the campaign officials said. And they say they have the affidavits, they have the evidence. There is statistical anomalies in many of the voting patterns, right, in several of the swing states. So at the very least, it's got to be looked at. Now, most likely, yes, Joe Biden will get it. Most likely he will be the next president. And guess what? That means absolutely zilch. It means zilch because this guy is going to have to work against the Republican Senate. Not going to happen. Republicans actually won the election overall. As you know, we held on to the Senate and we picked up seats in the House. So Republicans won the election overwhelmingly. And as Biden's boss, Obama, once said, elections have consequences. So it looks like they're not going to be able to do anything, even if we get President Harris, it's not going to matter. She's still going to have a Republican Senate. I'm going to stop talking about that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I know liberals and Democrats are coming out of the woodwork to debate this and to tell you that, hey, conservatives, you need to shut up and accept the election results, even though they never accepted the results of 2016. That's besides the point. So we're going to go on to the next part of the show that I think is more important. And that's Fox News' Neil Cavuto censoring the White House press secretary, Kayla McEnany. Roll the tape.
You don't oppose an audit of the vote because you want an accurate count. You don't oppose our efforts at sunlight and transparency because you have nothing to hide. You take these positions because you are welcoming fraud and you are welcoming illegal voting. Our position is clear. We want to protect the franchise of the American people. We want an honest, accurate, lawful count. We want maximum sunlight. We want maximum transparency. We want every legal vote to be counted, and we want every illegal vote to be...
I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging, the other side is welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue showing you this. I want to make sure that maybe they do have something to back that up, but that's an explosive charge to make.
Okay, so as you can see there, he just didn't like her opinion. He didn't like the way that she framed facts, undeniable facts in her statement. Okay, she didn't say that Democrats were facilitating fraud. She basically said that the officials of the elections may have facilitated fraud. And oh, by the way, here's the evidence: the 131 affidavits and so forth. So they do have evidence. They do have data that doesn't add up. Okay, again, when you do this election polling, it's called math. Math has to add up. 2 plus 2 has to equal 4, or something's going on. Something's going on at least enough to look at. Now, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, you should agree that we need free and fair elections. So whatever these allegations are, they need to be vetted. If it needs to go to the Supreme Court, it goes to the Supreme Court. If not, it gets handled at a lower level. I don't care. I just want the allegations to be vetted. I want the evidence to come forward, and wherever the chips fall, let them fall. Okay, that's the camp that I'm in. I think that's the camp that you're in. That's why you're watching this channel. Nothing. I got really got nothing more for you tonight. This has been a Ben's Hub signing off.